Good morning, guys. Today I want to talk about the other method to deal with factoring. We have an a value that is larger than 1. So yesterday I kind of walked through the AC method. The first step of this is going to be pretty much the exact same. I'm just going to call this the magic method because when Mr. Connor showed it to us, it works like magic. So as we kind of go through this, the first step is the same in both methods. I would take my A and my C value and multiply them together. So 15 times negative 6, in this case, gets me negative 90. Okay. Our goal then is to find a pair that adds to my middle term. As I kind of went through this, the way we need to write our factors out for this method to work is small number then big number, which is okay. It's not a huge challenge. So as I go through this, I could say 1 and 90, 2 and 45, 3 and 30. And that's fine. I'm actually going to stop because I see a 3 and a 30. That's pretty close to my 27. We said we got to get a negative 90, so one of our columns are going to have to be negative. Our middle term is negative, so that means if that middle term is negative, the bigger numbers are going to be negative. If the middle term was positive, the bigger numbers would have to be positive. So this kind of tells you what your bigger numbers are going to be. So this one tells me negative, so I'm going to put negative with my bigger numbers. If I were to add these, here we'd get negative 89, nope. Here we'd get negative 43, nope. Here we get our negative 27. That's what we're looking for, so this is my pair. Okay. Again, that's kind of the process that we've been talking about, listing our factors and then kind of factoring from there. What Mr. Connor talked about yesterday with our magic method is I would bring this 15 down, and I'm not going to have n squared, it's going to be 15n. I'm going to put it in front of both of my parentheses. Okay. My first number here is a positive 3, so I'd have plus 3. Here I'd have minus 30. For this, we got an announcement going on right now. For this one, I could divide both by 3. Whatever value I can divide the first one by is going to stay out front. Okay. So here I have 15n plus 3, so whatever value I can divide, and this one I can divide both sides by 3, that number will go in front. This is only going to happen with this first term. That's why I need to make sure I have my small ones out front over here. Okay, so this is the little unique wrinkle about this one. Okay, so the first term, or first polynomial here, whatever you're factoring out, or whatever you kind of divide them both by, will go out front. The other one just goes away. Okay, so here I have 5n plus 1. On this one, I can divide both by 15. So we'd end up with n minus 2. And this right here is your final answer. Okay. Again, stepwise, we have multiply a and c to get our value over here. We are going to list its factors. Because this middle term is negative, my bigger numbers are negative. If it was positive, our bigger numbers would be positive. We find our pair, which we did here. Split the 15, put the 15 in each spot, n. Our factors from over here went into each parenthesis. Our first term, whatever we're factoring, so like here we divided both by 3, that has to go out front. The other one we divide, and it just gets me my final answer there. Okay, and this would be what our answer is going to look like. It's going to be looking like a couple parentheses, and some of these ones that we get to today might have a number out front. Okay? Again, hopefully this helps. Let us know if you've got any questions. Continue working hard in our class. I'll see you guys in a little bit.